afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. Do I need the door closed?
Yeah, I should probably.
Probably, but like, it's not like I'm gonna scream or anything. Also, my name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Nolan is behind the camera.
Yep.
After my brief hiatus from behind the camera for the AEW thing.
Yeah, I was in front of the
You
camera,
watched it, so yeah,
and
that's fair.
You know what? And I'm now back here. The promotion was temporary.
Yes. You make it okay. Anyway, so thank you for clicking on this. Especially since it's not because the Jets lost by a touchdown. Isn't this such a lovely time to be alive? Jets defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-3 in regulation, I might add, to keep us firmly in the second place position. And if we win the next two matchups, not saying we will, just optimistically speaking, that would put us 1 point behind the Maple Leafs in the standings. Isn't that an exciting prospect? Now, let's get into this game. First off, if you haven't already, definitely click that subscribe button, because why not? Honestly, you might either like these, even if you're not a Jets fan,
And
you
it's
just
a
might
nice
watch.
thing to do.
Yes, it's just a nice thing. But anyway, even if you're not a Jets fan and you just want to watch a Jets fan get angry, which,
You've come to the right place.
You sick weirdos. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you everyone for checking out our channel. Our last reaction blew up, and in hindsight, I guess I should have assumed this would happen, but also it's me, so I never assume the best. Never ever. Just assume I'll get by.
I thought it would do good.
I thought it would do alright.
I didn't think it would do as good as it's doing.
Yes, actually. Also too, if anyone hasn't checked out yeah, you can use it. Shut up. Any of our other content, we've also covered a bunch of Star Wars topics and The Mandalorian, because The Mandalorian is awesome.
And we had our first wrestling video.
Yes, we did a wrestling video, and I'm doing a series called Goal or No Goal, where I look back on controversial goals or non-goals, give my thoughts on them, and also I look at goals and no goals from the past, which I'm going to do soon, one that is back in 1993. Oh boy, what a time to be alive.
Meaning that the images are obviously in 8K.
Yes. Anyway, but moving on to today's topic. Actually, no, one more thing. Because I know, I'm taking my time. Don't worry, I can, because I'm not gonna swear 56 frickin' times like last video. I know that could be a detractor, but in my defense, I'm in a better mood.
Also, we actually counted.
I counted. Well, you sat home. I was like up all night. I'm like, I had 56, you had 2. Which honestly could have been the score in the last game, and I would have felt the exact same way. Anyway, so I was fortunate enough to go on I don't want to say Leafs YouTube channel, but it's like more of a channel that is run by Leaf fans. That would be Buds in the Box, which I definitely recommend you guys go give a subscribe. It's a pretty new channel. Pretty new channel, honestly. They've been posting more regularly nowadays. And honestly, link will be in the description below. So definitely go give them a subscribe. Also, I went and I had a discussion on there. So if you want to watch this beautiful, not beautiful at all face on your screen for some reason longer than just watching this video, go check them out too. I'd question it, but go check them out. Anyway, moving on. I know. A 4-minute intro. Oh my gracious. So, same lineups. Hellebuyck's in, Frederick Anderson is in. Obviously, these both make sense, perfect sense. Especially after Brossois' last game, you'd think we're putting him back in. No chance! That's what you've got!
Time, 'cause you've got no chance! No chance in hell! You've got no chance!
So, going through this first period, Bogosian takes a holding penalty. Yup. I did not like this power play at all, because it felt like the more amount of zone time was spent in our own end, and the Leafs had a very aggressive penalty-killing forecheck, which hurt us on this first power play, but we would adapt. I like the second line movements. It's funny, PLD has slowed down his point production slightly. However, he has been able to look very comfortable with that line more and more. Let's get to the first goal, because this one pissed me off beyond belief, and it's already on the streams like, oh, Zach Hyman, highlight reel goal. It's yes and no. It's a highlight reel goal, good effort by Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman's a great person, by the way. He's a children's author. How could you hate that?
He's a children's author?
Yeah.
I knew like.
Okay, no. No. Time. We took a while already, and you're editing in effects on me. So,
Yeah.
let me move this anyway. Let me move this along.
Sure.
Anyway, so pretty much everything goes wrong on this goal. Kyle Connor momentarily forgets his being, like the meaning of his existence, and just stares at Hyman as he keeps skating down. And Beaulieu goes absolutely brain dead. I'm not kidding by this. Watch the goal if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll describe it here for you. Hyman has the puck. Beaulieu is here. Blue line here. There is another Montreal, Toronto Maple Leafs player here. I don't know his name. Let's just call him Dave. Dave is skating next to Zach Hyman. Nathan Beaulieu says, fuck Dave, I'm killing Dave. Runs Dave into the boards. I feel bad for whoever is named Dave. Hyman still has the puck. And just skates in like a gingerly on the right side, as they would call it, and goes and scores on Connor Hellebuyck. I don't even remember the move he made. I was too busy losing my mind reaction here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did our left defenseman just go brain dead? They're coming in. There's a guy just coasting right next to Hyman. Our guy just goes. It's like when your AI like fucks up when you're playing defense in NHL 21. Like literally, like that's not Connor, is it? Who the fuck is that? No, it's not. No. Beaulieu! Oh, not him again. So, it's 1-0 Leafs. Oh, good God, I've been dragging this out. Fourth line, forechecking chances, yep. Muzzin takes a hooking penalty, yes, for sure. Kyle Connor fans on an open net, that got annoying. Then, Andrew Kopp, who looked great on this power play, because we put the second line out, the second power play unit out there, and they look good because they work a lot on what I like to call chaos energy, where we don't have set plays. Kopp would fall to his knees, he would keep hold of the puck, he would cycle it back to Neil Pionk, who would blast it from the point. Kopp would then say, let me go pull double duty, and he would tip it in. To score, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Fine, yeah.
To tie the game, reaction here. Nice play, PLD, to get it back. Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah. Great play by PLD on his knees to cycle that puck back to Ehlers to reset that play. Beautiful. Kopp gets... Oh, did Kopp get the tip in? That's good. Good for him. He's kind of looked like the odd man out a lot on this power play, so having him get one on the power play really helps like cement why he's there. So like, yeah. Yes, he falls. Oh, that's Copper. Nice.
Background went dim, so I had to find the control.
Ah, yes. Anyway, there's back and forth pressure after that. Kyle Connor had two separate games. There was two Kyle Connors that showed up here. There was the Kyle Connor that we'd seen recently, where Kyle Connor would either almost to an annoying degree feel like he was purposefully missing open nets because I said he can only score in open nets. And and for the record, he still needs to work on that. But don't play down to that, Connor. But there's also this Kyle Connor too that I saw he was passing off shots There's a rush late in the first. He just passes it off to Pierre-Luc Dubois, who's not in a good position. He's right in front of the net, and there's like 2 guys on him. This isn't NHL 21. Not every pass across means an instant goal. Shoot the damn puck, Kyle. Anyway, moving on. We would take a penalty. Pionk took a hooking. Yeah, it's a hooking. Matthews would tip it on the power play. Would have a tip-in goal on the power play. And our penalty kill looked goddamn ugly. Now, it's a diamond. Carter has told me that this is a diamond, because I don't know penalty killing.
Diamond.
I don't know many penalty killing schemes. I was just used to the box. And when you're a goalie, fun fact, you don't need to give a shit about penalty killing schemes.
There's a reason almost every team uses the box. You know why?
Because the diamond fucking sucks.
Because it fucking works.
Yes.
Guess what?
The diamond.
I've been on one team
Yes.
that has ever used a diamond. We finished second last.
Nowhere to go but up, mostly. Anyway, that's bad. Anyway, I'll just go, reaction here. It's like a 3-lane street. Yeah, of course. Look at, like, the way the Jets were lined up on that penalty kill is just so strange. It's not a box. The way that the Leafs just moved us around, it made us look like almost like this. Not here, this. Like, it's just like, we're shaped like a Y. And it's just a bunch of screens, tips, there's nothing there. Looks like he tipped it in, but bad. Bad play, boys. And the thing about this, and it's not even like, our diamond looks so ugly. It looked like a goddamn Y by the end of it. Like, go back and check that replay. You're just staring, you're like, how are we giving so much room to so many players? Anyway.
Best defense.
Yes.
The flux capacitor.
So, honestly, that period was but it was against a hard opponent, and they made us pay. Going on to the second period, I know, I gotta hurry this up. Beaulieu blocks a shot with his hand and gets injured from this. And then immediately calls for the puck back! Beaulieu has literally got, like, one hand like this, and then he goes, kind of nods his head up to ask for a pass back, then gets the puck back, and then it's like, which, quite frankly, is honestly how I describe how Beaulieu skates anyway. But this time he was actually doing it. But anyway, in all seriousness though, Beaulieu would be injured from this play. So Beaulieu would end up only having 4 minutes and 15 seconds of time on ice. With a -1! Even when he's not doing anything, he's shit. That being said though, he's injured, and as much as I have shit-talked Beaulieu, and will continue to shit-talk Beaulieu's play, because, come on, I will not in any way, shape, or form applaud the fact that he was injured, because that is in complete poor taste, because players have had their careers drastically altered by injuries, and I will not commend anything in that shape or form.
Especially like, hey Zach, you want to get injured?
Now, that being said,
it hurts.
Cole Perfection on Instagram made an amazing meme of me that said, "Get the fuck out." That was about us beating the Habs in overtime. And while I will not condone cheering about somebody being injured, that's a funny meme. Anyway, moving on.
It's a meme.
Moving on. 2-on-1s. Put some doubt on the fact that whether you're going to pass or not, because they can tell. They can tell you're going to pass on 2-on-1s. Thompson takes a tripping penalty. This one's a little sus, because he's already laying on the ground, and it's almost like the, why do I keep saying Montreal? Montreal is living in my head rent-free, and this is just proof. Anyway.
They have left their mark.
Yeah, they've only beaten us once as well. It's
But.
It's PTSD. Anyway, Thompson's already falling, doesn't really have anywhere to go. But we would kill it, and it was a lot better penalty kill. It didn't feel like the Leafs had as many options when they were going in, and the Leafs like to do a lot of, like, a ludicrous amount of setup passes in their own end before they come in. And I think Buds in the Box and I both agreed on this. It's weird, but But you can't really pressure them, so you just kind of leave them there, but it takes time out of their power play, so whatever. Morrissey, on a nothing play, would score. Reaction here. There's not enough guys close enough to... Holy, there is! Holy crap! Yeah, Morrissey's like, how the fuck did that go in? Morrissey literally went... I have no idea how I was yelling that we had no one close enough to really make a good deflection on that. Oh my god! And this is absolutely amazing because this goes together with what I like to call the non-stop Austin Matthews coverage. Whether you're a Leaf fan or whether you're not a Leaf fan, and let's be honest, those are the only two categories. We all have to admit the NHL likes Austin Matthews. I don't blame them for that because Austin Matthews is a marketable star from a area called Arizona. I don't know if you've heard of it, but they're not the biggest hockey hotbed. So being able to market the game to them by having a local Arizona-born, actually California-born, raised in Arizona, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's actually how it goes. But anyway, they talk about his skates, like the new skates he'll be wearing. Austin Matthews kicks this puck in. There's no way else I could say it. Austin Matthews does some type of weird thing that you would only expect Tanya Harding to do after she killed Nancy Kerrigan's leg and went, ha! And, yeah, puck just hits off that and goes bar down, which might be the only way Josh Morrissey can score bar down, if I'm being completely honest. Morrissey's face is also amazing, like the, did I just fucking score? But, yeah, 2-2. And
yes,
that...
Josh, yes, you did.
Yes, it would be 2-2 until a few minutes later. So, the Leafs have it in our end for a while on this shift, on this play. And then they go for a line change, and we're taking the puck out. Like, we're pressing. As they're making a line change, looks like they might take a 2-minute man on the ice penalty. It doesn't happen. But the fact is that they get very discombobulated. Ehlers takes it behind the net, and then feeds it out in front to Kyle Connor, who, yes, it's an open net, but who gives a fuck? It's a lead. Reaction here. Too many men, I meant. Don't know why I said offside. Yeah! Fuck yes! Yes! Woo! And the Jets have a 3-2 lead. And that would pretty much be the end of the second period there. Moving on to the third period. I know, it's running a little longer than the last video. Sorry. In my defense, I wanted to get that one over with very quickly, just like the third period of that last game. Anyway, so Pullman is injured slightly. He loses a couple shifts, and like I said before, Beaulieu is out of the game entirely. So to his credit, DeMello stepped up, Pionk stepped up, like I expect him to, and Morrissey stepped up in these periods. Now, it wasn't perfect controlling in our defensive zone. It was enough to succeed, though, and that should be pointed out in general. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how, just get the job done. Unless that is extremely dubious, then questions will be raised. But anyway, so a couple facts here. Going into the third period, the Leafs are 0-4 after trailing for 2 periods. The Jets are 7-0-1 after leading 2 periods. Those statistics would not be reversed and only replicated. Isn't it just nice when the stats work in our favor like that?
Especially since we've had at times where it's screwed with us. Where it's like,
yes.
Oh, yeah, this team has never lost in this. And it's like,
yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Well, and then, yeah.
Yeah, you're due. Anyway, so this is pretty much just the Connor Hellebuyck show at this point. Hellebuyck robs Marner on a one-timer. He makes a bunch of saves while on his ass like this, which, FYI, whenever you see a goalie like this, you're just like, well, we're about to be scored on. I'm serious. Whenever the goalie goes full Snorlax, you know you're gonna get scored on in a couple seconds. But somehow the puck stays out. Hellebuyck makes a great stop on Kerfoot, and then Mason, goddamn Appleton, completes a beautiful passing play by Pionk, who picks off Morgan Riley's pass, gives it to Andrew Kopp. Kopp says, oh, I see my trusty winger coming in. Throws it to Mason Appleton, who buries it on Frederik Andersen for 2. Reaction here. Go. Go. Take your time. Yeah! What a goal! Mason Appleton says, that's nice, Zach Hyman. Let me do you one better. Woo! And then afterwards, there's just a more transitional plays. We're having a rough time in our own zone, but we are managing, obviously, because we're still in the lead. Some good forechecking by Kyle Connor. Wheels gets close on a breakaway 5-hole. Looks like he might be able to drag the goal Andersen into the net kind of thing, where Andersen's momentum would push him back. Andersen lets his body momentum continue, but his glove holds the puck out. Empty net for Toronto. Hellebuyck makes a great stop on Marner and then robs whoever tried to deflect that on net. And actually, that will warrant a reaction here. What a save! Fuck yes, boy! Yes! Great save. Makes another great save. I just haven't, in caps, stopped again. Matthews will deflect it to score to make it 4-3 with 1:54 left. Reaction here. Oh. Martin Matthews played, I think, all of the last 3.5 minutes of this hockey game. No shifts off. It was nuts. Like, they kept them out there. Final seconds, and the Jets will hold on to beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-3. All in all, this wasn't the best game. This was a goddamn dirty type win. But you know what? Against a high-powered offensive team like the Leafs, that's kind of sometimes the only way you're going to get those wins. It is not always going to be pretty. And I'm happy that we won like this, because was there certain moments of style? Yeah. Appleton, hell style. But at the same time...
Hella style.
But at the same time, just look at the type of plays where Morrissey has that initiative to at least put the puck on net. No one was near the net. So normally he just kind of wait and maybe transition it. But he actually does try to put the puck on net. Just try to do something. Ehlers takes it deep. Ehlers is starting... Now, I know I've said Ehlers does this nice cutback that gives him more room to pass to his wingers. He's overusing it now. He needs to do it a little less. He needs to make more drives to the net hard, because there are some times where I think he forgets that he's probably the fastest guy on the ice sometimes. Just go to the net and force a play, honestly. But 3 stars and an honorable mention. So the honorable mention will be, I guess I'll give it to Mason Appleton. It's a tie. Okay, actually, no, not a tie. Ties are dumb. So 1 is obviously Connor Hellebuyck. Obviously. Let's just get that out of the way. 2 is Neil Pionk. He had 3 points. I can't really ignore that. 3 assists. This is tough after this. 3, I'll give Appleton. Honorable mention would be... No, honorable mention, actually. Oh, that's tough. You see, here's the thing. I actually liked a lot of players' games today. They weren't perfect, but they highlighted good qualities.
The only reason I was saying Morrissey is because he both got
that was his first goal, yes. I'll give Morrissey it.
Oh, it was his first one?
Yeah. That's why he was so goddamn surprised.
Oh, okay.
He's not used to scoring.
Because you were saying after Beaulieu got injured, he kind of stepped up a bit more, so...
Honestly, the remaining defensemen especially stepped up. And as critical as I've been of DeMello, he really had a good game. He did all the best he could. Yeah, no. And actually, honorable mention that doesn't even make the fourth honorable mention. Matthew Perreault is looking really good on the fourth line. No, I'm not just giving him a cookie. He actually looks... Yes, he looks like Hobo Jesus, but my God, does that guy do a good forecheck. You're not getting the hook out.
Cookie.
The cookie? Yeah. You get a cookie. Anyway, that should wrap this up, though. Thank you for watching once again. We greatly appreciate everyone who goes and checks out these videos. Sorry that this one came out a little later in the night. The cameraman had to work at Subway. Think fresh, eat fresh. Yes. Give me that ad money that I can't earn. But anyway.
Yeah, I had a late shift, so.
That's fine. You were closing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, content coming up. The Goal or No Goal series, of course, and pretty much just anything else that we've been having.
Podcast.
Yes. Yeah, and I enjoy going on channels and doing these videos like where I talk about a bunch of stuff. If anyone wants to have me on there, sure, I'll gladly talk about anything because I never shut up. When the camera stops, I just keep talking. Anyway.
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
Eyewitness reports say. Anyway, but thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, of course, leave a like because we really do appreciate it. And definitely comment down below your thoughts on the game and your thoughts on anything, honestly, in the past couple days. It's been a lot of hockey to watch, and it's been great to watch. And we're almost halfway through the season. I know it's blown by. And I'm happy to report that this doesn't feel taxing in the slightest because it has been an absolute amazing experience for me to do this for you guys and to just have the feedback that you guys have given us. Criticisms, comments, compliments, all of it. It's great to have that open dialogue, and I am very aware that it's very hard to listen to this voice for half an hour.
And how many comments do we have on that past video?
83.
Oh my word.
Now, granted, half of it is because I do reply to as many comments as I can if I do see it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, wow, thank you for you all for your input.
Yeah.
We'll close it right there now before we roll it around. Once again, thanks for watching. We will see you next time. And we fucking won. Get in there.